In the bustling town of Eldoria, nestled between emerald hills and a shimmering lake, lived a man named Orin. Known as the cleverest man in the region, Orin's reputation for solving problems and outwitting even the most challenging situations was unmatched. One summer, the town was plagued by a peculiar dilemma. The river that provided water for the crops had mysteriously dried up, and the townsfolk were at a loss. Without water, their harvests would fail, and the town would face a dire shortage of food. The mayor, a portly man with a serious demeanor, called for a meeting in the town square. "We need Orin," he proclaimed, his voice carrying over the worried murmurs of the crowd. "Only he can help us find a solution." Orin, a man of modest height with sharp blue eyes that missed nothing, stepped forward. He listened intently to the mayor and the townspeople, his mind already churning with possibilities. "Give me 3 days," he said confidently. "I will find a way to bring the water back." Orin spent the first day exploring the riverbed, tracing its path back to the source in the hills. There, he discovered a large boulder had shifted during a minor earthquake, blocking the flow of water. But moving the boulder was not a simple task. It was massive, and even a team of the town's strongest men couldn't budge it. On the second day, Orin devised a plan. He gathered all the rope, pulleys, and wood the town could spare and built a series of levers and pulleys, a mechanism inspired by the ancient principles of physics he had studied in his youth. The townsfolk watched in awe as he meticulously constructed the contraption, explaining that they would use the force of many to move the immovable. By the third day, everything was in place. Orin instructed the townspeople to pull on the ropes in unison. With creaks and groans, the boulder began to shift. Encouraged by their progress, the townsfolk redoubled their efforts, and with one final heave, the boulder rolled free. Water gushed forth, cascading down the hill and filling the riverbed once more. The town erupted in cheers, and the mayor clasped Orin's hand in gratitude. "You have saved us, Orin," he said, his eyes moist with relief. "Your cleverness has brought life back to our fields." Orin smiled modestly. "It wasn't just me," he replied, glancing at the townspeople who had worked together to move the boulder. "It was all of us, united by a common goal." The story of Orin's ingenuity spread far and wide, and Eldoria flourished once more, their fields green and bountiful. The townsfolk never forgot the lesson Orin had taught them, that true cleverness lies not just in the mind of one, but in the hearts and hands of many working together.